stand right there at the rail for me, please, sir. Raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm testimony given this cause to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self you God.
I don't know what this is about.
Hey, Judge, may we approach?
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm swearing you in as a witness. So,
Under what authority, sir?
all right, jury, go to the jury room. Is your name Manuel Mata?
Yes, sir.
Your date of birth is 7/8 of 1980.
Yes, sir.
All right. I have issued you an oath to testify truthfully. Are you going to take that oath?
I have a question, sir.
No. Are you going to take that oath?
No.
All right. You are on bond on some cases. Is that correct? Those bonds are being declared insufficient, Sheriff.
Passing Grass Road, going eastbound. I got a black, looks like Mercedes. 1380, what's his location?
Just heading down on 55 Grass Road.
What's the description? Newer model, black Mercedes, 4-door. No PC to stop it though. You can get a tag. It's like a 2022 newer model Mercedes 4-door. Tag. I wasn't able to get a tag, but if any of you can, that's great.
Welcome back to Open Government Investigations. This episode will shed light on malicious actions taken by a judge and defense attorney towards an individual named Manuel Mata. Manuel Mata is a local government watchdog and self-proclaimed citizen journalist located in Fort Worth, Texas.
So you're known for live streaming police misconduct. You were the first person ever to live stream a board meeting at the Tarrant Appraisal District. What made you want to become a citizen journalist?
I guess being lied on and done wrong by the Fort Worth Police Department. I agreed to a plea deal that I didn't truly understand. So I took myself to our law library and studied about everything that they could arrest you for. I was gonna film them in traffic stops, so I had to make sure I knew what they could use as far as jaywalking, pedestrian walking in the roadway, and what it actually meant, not what they interpreted as.
So if people want to get involved, and anyone can become a citizen journalist, but
Yes.
what do you recommend where do they start?
You can use Facebook Live to start your encounters. And then you could use some of those videos if you want to. I mean, this is totally up to whoever, right? The way I did it, I started a YouTube channel and I got, I think, 1,000 subscribers in like 3-4 days. My whole thing is to expose them and to encourage other people, like to not only pick up the camera and record them, which is our First Amendment right, but also to be intelligent about what you're doing as far as knowing the basic laws, the actual penal codes. There's a whole bunch of avenues you can take to bring awareness to what's not only happening to you, but like your whole neighborhood where you live in, because it doesn't only affect me, because they don't just do this to me. I'm just the only one that got a camera and put them on YouTube. I just want to make people in my neighborhood smarter about the laws and their rights. This is not something that's been going on for 4 or 5 years. This is generations of police officers not liking being filmed, right? So it's like they figured if they have body cameras, that's enough for people to be satisfied. Oh, they're being filmed.
So they can pause it,
they can mute it, they can even say there is no video due to the previous thing being uploaded. We have paperwork that shows all this kind of stuff that they use, right? And the only way we can protect ourselves as citizens is have our own recording. And it's just crazy.
When you capture that live, there's a record. They can't say it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole thing.
As stated, Manuel Mata strives for citizens to get more involved and educated on various facets of the federal, state, and local laws, regulations, and ordinances. He also advocates for government transparency, namely in the law enforcement arena. Living in the information age, the general public has more tools available at their disposal than ever before to help disseminate information. In the 1972 case of Brandsburg v. Hayes, it was clearly established that the informative function asserted by the press can also be performed by lecturers, pollsters, novelists, etc., and that any author may contribute to the flow of information, including members of the general public. It was also established in the 2007 case of Glick v. Kniff that the government could not limit the stock of information from which the public may draw. Furthermore, in the 2010 case of Citizens United v. FEC, it was established that discrimination against the general public for disseminating information because they were not considered a corporate entity-based news agency was considered constitutionally suspect. Now, fast forward to December 20th, 2022, where we're inside Judge George Gallagher's courtroom during a hearing in the Aaron Dean case. For those of you who are not familiar with the case, I suggest you check it out after this video.
Mr. Brissett.
Your Honor, I believe Mr. Mata has graced us with his presence. We ask that he be sworn in and put under the rules.
Defense attorney Miles Brissett recognized that Manuel Mata was attending the trial. He asked the judge to have Mr. Mata be sworn in and to be put, quote, under the rule. The rule that he's referring to is a codified rule under the Federal Rules of Evidence, namely Rule 615, excluding witnesses. It can be invoked at any point in the trial, but generally it is invoked before the first witness testifies. When either side requests that the rule be invoked, the judge will then instruct all the witnesses except the parties or those who are exempt to leave the courtroom and not to discuss the case with anyone, except the attorneys involved or their investigators. So, essentially, what Miles Brissett was attempting to do was to call Mr. Mata as a witness so that he could invoke the rule, which would then require Mr. Mata to leave the courtroom.
Is there a Mr. Mata in the courtroom? You stand right there at the rail for me, please, sir. Raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony given this cause to be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, self to God?
I don't know what this is
Hey,
about.
Judge, may we approach?
I don't understand what's going on.
I'm swearing you in as a witness. So,
Under what authority, sir?
all right, jury, go to the jury room. Everyone may be seated. Mr. Mata? Is your name Manuel Mata?
Yes, sir.
Your date of birth is 7/8 of 1980?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have issued you an oath to testify truthfully. Are you going to take that oath?
I have a question, sir.
No. Are you going to take that oath?
No.
All right. You are on bond on some cases, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Those bonds are being declared insufficient, Sheriff.
What, sir? What's going on? What did I do? I need my lawyer present, sir.
We will get your lawyer.
You questioned me without a lawyer present. And I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what's going on. For what? For what? I asked him a question. I don't have no knowledge of this case. And I just wanted to know who's asking for me to be sworn in. The DA, the defense, the judge, who's asking it? Those are questions I need answers if you're going to revoke me. You ain't got to be aggressive when you do.
Now, as you just saw, Mr. Mata, who was understandably confused, was being called to swear in as a witness. He even stated that he had no knowledge of the case, and it was later found out that the defense attorney tried to claim that Mr. Mata was making terroristic threats towards the Dean family, even though no evidence was ever found. Now, I'm going to give you my opinion on this portion of the situation, based on my own observations. To me, it appeared to be premeditated that the defense attorney, possibly in collusion with these deputies and the judge, had conspired to call Mr. Mata as a witness, with the hopes that Mr. Mata would refuse to swear in, and for the judge to arrest him with the possible intention to prevent him from being in the courtroom for any further deliberation. If we look at this portion of the video, you can see these two bailiffs eyeballing Mr. Mata in the courtroom. In this portion, you can see the two bailiffs move even closer to Mr. Mata even before the judge orders them to hold him, while at the same time, Miles Brissett moves away from his seat and behind the bailiffs. Again, even before a decision was made, you can see this guy and another bailiff off screen essentially box Mr. Mata in. Keep in mind that this is the same attorney that pled during the opening statement of the trial that Aaron Dean had shot 8-year-old Tatiana Jefferson in self-defense. Okay, enough of my opinions. Mr. Mata was later released and had his bond reinstated, and no charges were ever filed against him related to contempt of court or relating to the alleged terroristic threat. I don't know, what are your opinions on this? And what are your opinions on the Aaron Dean case? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hello everyone, James with Open Government Investigations. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce the addition of the official Open Government Investigations Patreon page. Unfortunately, due to the various restrictions and the ever-changing policies of YouTube and Facebook, we feel it is in our best interest to promote an additional platform for our content that is less restrictive. This will also allow us to delve into deeper topics and video reviews that would violate the policies set forth by both YouTube and Facebook. Signing up for Patreon is free, and the majority of our content on there is available to non-paying members. The way we will be structuring content delivery will vary, but in most cases, those who have a paid membership will be able to enjoy early access to content before they're released on YouTube and Facebook. Patrons will also have the ability to watch our content without having to be interrupted by intrusive advertisements. In addition to video releases, Patreon also provides us with the ability to easily release documents that pertain to a specific video. For example, in this video that is currently in the process of being edited, there are several documents ranging from incident reports, court dockets, sworn statements, etc. Patreon provides us with the ability to upload and attach those documents with the video so that viewers can review them. We hope that you'll take the time to head on over to our Patreon page. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Facebook, please make sure you follow our page and don't forget to react to this video and share it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We'll see you in the next video.